Hi team, this is Robin. I haven't done a video in about a month or so, and so I just wanted to get on and talk to you guys a little bit about um, income producing activity and getting out of your comfort zone. I was out and about today. I went to go work at the coffee shop for a little bit, and I kind of purposely do that. I really like being at home, but I every couple days, about 2 to 3 days out of the week, I try to get out and go to Starbucks or a different coffee shop um, every week, just so I'm out and about and around people because I'm never going to build a business sitting at my house all day. Um, so those of you who are staying at home, like your stay-at-home moms, or you work from home, if there's any way for you to kind of get out a little bit more, it would really help to build your business. Because just in the past couple days, I dropped Laurel off to school yesterday, and I just made eye contact with this woman I'd never seen before. I held the door for her, and I went on about my way, smiled, said hello, and I walked on. And I had stopped at the Starbucks right next to her school to get some work done, and she came in. The lady came in, and she was getting coffee with her friend, and they happened to sit next to me. And she was like, "Oh, I just saw you at the preschool." And I said, "Yeah." And so I introduced myself and we just kind of chatted it up for a bit and we talked about Plexus. And it just kind of naturally came up into conversation because I had never seen this woman before at preschool, dropping her kid off or picking her kid up. And she was talking about her husband working for McKinney ISD. And I told her that I had just quit from working for the district. And that's how naturally Plexus came up into the conversation. And so we had a really nice discussion about it. She said that she had heard of Plexus, but she was really kind of turned off by the person who talked to her about it, which they didn't even talk to her about it. She said this woman in Walmart kind of followed her around, and then she walked out with her to the parking lot. And once she got to the parking lot and got to her car, the lady just kind of handed her a card and said, "Hey, this looks I've market a product that might be helpful for you." And this woman happened to be pretty overweight, so that's pretty offensive considering the fact she never told her anything about the products and that they were truly health and wellness products. So that's just one incident where I got an opportunity to get email addresses, pass my business cards out. And something happened today. I went to Anthropologie. I went to Starbucks and I went to Anthropologie because they had extra 40% off their sale items, their clearance items. And that's one of my favorite stores. So I went there to just look and see what they had. And then I was returning something to Ann Taylor Loft. That's one of my favorite stores too. So I went to Ann Taylor Loft and I was returning something, and I just asked the ladies if they knew of anybody who suffered from blah 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 blah. Went through my list, and they said no. And I said, "Well, have you heard of Plexus?" And they hadn't heard of Plexus. And I literally am in Waters Creek all the time. It's in the middle of Allen, Texas, which is like the hub of Collin County. So it's just really bizarre that so many people still don't know about Plexus, considering the fact that we have the fastest growing team. The Destination Diamond team is the fastest growing team in the company. So she asked, I talked to them a little bit about Plexus, and the woman was really excited. One of the managers there, she was really excited because she said that they do these outreach things every month where they'll invite other people that have companies that it's not a conflict of interest. So obviously, you couldn't be selling clothes and Ann Taylor, but Ann Taylor Loft, but she said that they have other people come in that market different products and they'll just kind of be in the front of the store and have a table or a booth or whatever. And she asked me if I was interested in doing that. I was like, absolutely, I'm interested in doing it. And so that was a contact today. Another contact was a lady I met in Francesca's. Francesca's in Waters Creek is right next to Ann Taylor Loft. So I went in there, and uh, it was just this young college student. She was the only one, or she had just graduated from college. She was the only one working in there. It was very empty. And so I asked her, I said, I just started asking her about herself, "Hey, are you still in college?" And she said, "Yeah, actually, I just graduated and I have to be back in with my parents." And so right there, I realized, she has a need for extra income because certainly she doesn't want to live with her parents anymore. And so I started asking her about that, and she's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Have you heard of Plexus?" She said, "No." And again, we got into a conversation. And so I said, "Hey, I'd love to meet with you for over coffee. I'll treat you. We can kind of talk about the opportunity and what the products do, and why this might be beneficial for you, as far as reaching your goal to save some money to get out of your parents' house. So I said all that to say that you have to get out of your comfort zone. It is not comfortable for me to do this, believe me. There are days that I just don't do it. I just am like, I don't feel like getting in a conversation with anybody. I don't feel like having any more rejection for the day. So I do not do this every single day, and I really should. But I just wanted you to kind of get a taste of how you can get into natural conversations with people that you interact with every day, because the goal of this business is just relationships. And the other goal is getting out of your comfort zone. If you can do those two things on a very frequent basis, you will have success in this business. So I just want to encourage you guys today, just to get out there, get out of your comfort zones, expand your network, talk to new people. Don't rely on Facebook completely. I did in the beginning, and my business grew pretty slowly in the beginning, but you know, I was able to make a pretty good income in order to quit my job just posting on Facebook. But now that I'm really in this business and this is what I do for a living, I realize that there's so much more than just posting on Facebook. And so I encourage you, if you're not posting on Facebook consistently, that's the number one thing you have to be doing initially. The second thing is just sharing, going through your list of 100 people, talking to people, building new relationships, genuine relationships, and trying to meet the needs of other people and help other people. So anyway, just a few tidbits and nuggets for the day. Hope this was helpful. Talk to you soon. Bye.